Hello again. Today we are going to be showing how to upgrade satellite 610 to satellite 611. One of the first things you want to do, however, before doing any of this, is to create a snapshot. Red Hat recommends a snapshot for virtual machines or doing the satellite backup procedure for physical machines. So let's create our snapshot first. And hit create. Okay, snapshot failed to create. Let's shut our server down and try it again. There we go, it is off now. Now let's try the snapshot again. Alright, we have our snapshot. Start the server back up. Let's try to log on. Here we go. Here's our previously registered host. Come to our dashboard. Alright, so we are ready to, now that we have the snapshot, validated everything works again. The next step is to switch over to the terminal where we can start the in-place upgrade for Red Hat 7 to Red Hat 8. To begin, let's log on to our satellite server. Okay, so now we're on. So we need to enable a new repository. So this is a server extras. Now that that's there, we're going to install the Leapp. You do it differently with satellite. You do not use yum update because the packages are locked. So you use satellite maintain, packages install, and then the packages that you want to install. So we're installing Leapp and Leapp repository. So let's get that going. This process takes a little bit longer than your standard yum because it has to unlock packages, install them, and then check to make sure everything's okay, and then relock the packages. So we're going to say yes. And we already see a problem. What does it want? So satellite installed this. It looks like libsolve 0.7.20-1. But the one it's trying to install from extras is older. Okay, I had a conversation with Red Hat to figure out what I was doing wrong. It turns out doing it backwards. 6.11 is a transitional one. So with 6.11, you can be running on RHEL 7 or RHEL 8. So first, what we need to do is upgrade satellite first to from 610 to 611. And then after that, we upgrade the operating system underneath it using Leapp from RHEL 7 to RHEL 8. Because satellite 612, which we'll do after this one, requires RHEL 8. So just had the steps a little backwards. My fault there. I was under the impression that 611 needed to be there. So what we're going to do is we're going to disable subscription manager repos, disable RHEL 7 server extras RPMs. We want to disable that one right now, just to make sure it doesn't have any conflicts. So the first steps in upgrading satellite is we need to activate the appropriate repository for 6.11. So we're going to go subscription manager, repos, enable RHEL 7 server satellite maintenance 6.11 RPMs. Alright, now that's done, we'll do satellite maintain upgrade list versions. And when you use the satellite maintain command, it always checks to see if there's a newer version of satellite maintain. And if there is, it updates it, and it'll tell you to run the command again. And we see that it found a new version in the maintenance of the 6.11 RPMs. So it's updating satellite maintain right now. All right, now it wants me to rerun the command after it's updated it. And these upgrade steps are fairly similar for each version. So if you're going from, say, 6.7 to 6.8, 6.8 to 6.9, they're very similar, just enabling the latest maintenance package so that you can upgrade to the newest one, so you can jump versions. Alright, so my options are, I can upgrade to the latest version of 6.10.z. We don't want to do that. Or we can go up to 6.11. So what we're going to do is we'll do satellite maintain upgrade check. This is going to make sure everything is okay with satellite before we do anything. And we want to say the target version is 6.11. If we were going to just upgrade to the latest version of 6.10, you would just change the target version to 6.10.z. And this is going to check everything in satellite to make sure that there's nothing that's going to cause the upgrade to fail ahead of time. And then basically the only thing we need to change is to either fix any issues that come up, or if it's all clean, change the word check to run and run the command again, and it will actually implement the upgrade at that point. And I would suggest planning a couple of hours of downtime for your satellite environment while you're upgrading, because it's going to take time to update everything, and it depends on how much updates the base operating system underneath it's going to need, because it's going to upgrade all the packages on the operating system, all the packages on satellite. You may need to reboot if you got a new kernel. There's numerous factors, so plan on a couple of hours for the upgrade. Alright, so it wants my admin password. For Hammer. Looks like everything has turned out to be okay. In a production environment, that's rarely the case. More than likely, you'll see something along, there'll be an issue with paused tasks, and it'll tell you to check on them in the GUI. It'll have running tasks that are going. You got to make sure none of them are running, so you have to wait for them to stop or cancel them. Check for old tasks. More than likely, you're going to have a number of paused or stop state tasks that are going to be sitting there that just need to be purged. And it will say, hey, do you want to delete them or archive them? And it'll give you the option up there. So for it to go through, this is a clean system. So for it to go through with all okays, I usually don't see that in production environments. It's always something that hangs it up that you need to check on first to clean it up. But once you clean them up and you rerun it again and everything comes back okay, you're ready to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to reissue the same command, but we're going to just change check to run, and off we go. This part's going to take a little bit longer because it's going to do the initial check again. and then it's going to actually ask you, are you ready to perform the upgrade? When you say yes, then it's going to go, and then that's going to take a minute. We are done with the upgrade. It is finished. So let us check to see if we have a new kernel. So we'll do an RPM query last kernel head -n1. Oh, gotta spell it right. And then uname kernel release. We are on the same version. So there's no need to reboot at this point. The kernel wasn't updated. So that'll save us a little time. And we are on satellite 611.4.1-1. So I'm going to break this up into some other videos so that they don't get too long. The next video we will cover the in-place upgrade from RHEL 7 to 8. And I'll post all these at the same time so that you don't have to wait for the next one to come out. But if you already know how to do one step and you're only looking for a particular one, you can just watch the video that pertains to you. So until next time, have a great day, everybody.